Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. A quick recap before we head into the news. Some days back, there have been a legal tussle insisting that there will not be all at the rally slated for 1st of October should not hold because it is assumed to have NSAS connotation. Of course, the likes of Sowore contested against it, and many other Nigerians who also believe that it is against the freedom of movement and choice also contested against it. But as it is now, Labour Party is beginning to see a move against supporters, especially Igbos living in Lagos. And these are they listed out a lot of things that this particular set of persons are suffering simply because they're actually obedient and supporting Peter Obi against the preferred candidate in Southwest. Well, before going to the newspaper to find out what is lined up against them, particularly in Ladipo and other market areas, I'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking. Well, the Labour Party LP has condemned the All Progressive Congress APC for the alleged harassment and victimization of its presidential candidate Peter Obi's supporters in APC-controlled states. A statement issued on Monday by its spokesman, Arabambi Abiyomi, said that the government party's new trend of targeting the businesses of the supporters of Labour Party for annihilation as an official policy and direct political victimization by the government stings and is highly condemnable. His remarks followed alleged moves by the Lagos state government to close Ladipo and Oyinbo market indefinitely on Thursday, 22nd September 2022. In the statement, Labour Party observed that it is now emerging as the APC official policy all across the nation to visit harassment and varied threat, even using the police to shoot confessed supporters of Labour Party. The opposition party expressed shock that the state government's deceptive reason was that they could no longer tolerate any more violations, including reckless waste dumping, non-payment for waste services, and general poor waste management, especially in the situations in these markets. The statement reads in part, and I quote, "Our party's attention was drawn to the announcement made by the Lagos state government for plans to shut down both Ladipo Oyinbo market in the state indefinitely by this week, Thursday, 22nd September 2022, due to Lagos state claims of traders' indiscriminate waste disposal. Our party wishes to categorically state here that APC government in Lagos State is a very intolerant government and highly crude. It's not the news but it. Being completely dictatorial, Hitleric and reckless, very undemocratic is what is now getting known. The public will easily recollect that Igbos, who in the main are loyal, are confessed supporters of Labour Party in Lagos State, were officially prevented through the use of thugs by the APC government from taking part in the voters' registration exercise a few months back. Considering the fact that these Southeast Nigerians are a huge population of land properties, Considering the fact that these Southeast Nigerians are a huge population of land properties and blue chip businesses in Lagos, they are in truth responsible for a very huge and heavy percentage of contributors to IGR in Lagos. That's internally generated revenue in Lagos. It is beyond any form of argument that the population of the Southeasterners in Lagos is clearly very substantial percentage of the total population of Lagos. As a corollary, the highly successful 1 million and more obedient movement rally across the state of the country has been openly proved by the APC to be a great source of great worry, which frightens and makes APC jittery enough to grow warlike tendencies in the unfortunate party. Abiyomi accused the state government of becoming totally criminally inclined and desperately treading the path of unreasonable politics, increasing the level of disunity and insecurity in the country. Unfortunately, for APC, it is so much guaranteed that evil always come back to haunt the evildoer. Justice is not always absent, though it may be late. Labour Party reminds the APC that it is not possible for a toad to turn into a princess, and of course, an ugly duckling can also not turn into a swine. Labour Party is very confident that even though a governor or a president may be blind, it doesn't mean that the sun is not up in the sky. Labour Party is firm, strongly and totally poised to sustain all factors that keep granting Labour Party the grace and favour that makes it a preferred political party by the mass of the people to invest their votes in 2023. This is in spite of, and of course, notwithstanding whatsoever level of crude politics the APC may begin to unleash. The people are very determined and are really ready to do all it takes to get their country back from the rule of politically dead APC. Funny enough, the government very brazenly said that the poor and careless disposal of waste in both Ladipo and Onyimo market is the reason why all businesses in the two districts must be shut down indefinitely. Can any silliness, deceit, and insincerity be more displayed by this? The security agencies should not just appear to be deaf, mute, and blind to the current growth of APC undemocratic and unconstitutional ways and means that are fast growing beyond ordinary at the moment. APC must be checkmate. Labour Party entirely and absolutely condemns this act that points in the direction of barbaric and dangerously primitive politics of the APC all over the country. Closing Ladipo and Onyimo market in Lagos indefinitely, two predominantly major centers of Igbo businesses, with a view to ruin their businesses because they are confessed and very unrepentant loyal supporters of Labour Party in Lagos, is intolerant, callous, insensitive, repressive, a direct discriminatory and oppressive act by Lagos APC government. Of course, Lagos is not unaware that her own citizens also work and live in other states in the country. Must Lagos government be this given to one that is hurt by another's action that is challenged to defend himself and secure his own personal freedom anyhow? In any way, he is capable. The Constitution of Nigeria guarantees every citizen the freedom to live and work in any part of the country. Also, it is constitutional duty binding on Lagos government to guarantee for all citizens under its rule the right to all fundamental human rights. But again, revolution, social insecurity, rebellion are born by oppressive and wicked governance. Accordingly, Labour Party insists that in a democracy, the citizens are free to choose which party to support and vote for by law, and cannot be intimidated, harassed, or in any way victimized by the government. All right, you have heard what Labour Party have said concerning what happened in Ladipo. For some of us who don't know, Ladipo is predominantly an Igbo-dominated market space. It's in Lagos, actually. And the simple reason they gave is that the place is, very dirty. They don't pay levy. But what a lot of Nigerians are wondering is it why now that they're shutting down the place? Why didn't they shut it down many months ago, many years ago, when they discovered that it is unrepentantly very dirty? There's a lot of waste dump. That's one. Two, I refuse to believe that it's only Ladipo that is very dirty and Oyibo. I refuse to believe it. I don't know how wonderful Oshodi is right now, and some other Amoshe. These are very, very powerfully dirty areas. I don't know if they have decided to clear it, but they should also give warnings and reviews. Permanently shutting down market space, I don't think is wise. It may not even augur well. I think Governor Sanwo-Olu should look into that again without really letting us begin to smell ethnicity in it. We're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our conversation. What's your take? God bless you.